My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca Jorge, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play. Ready? Play.
Conferência de imprensa com a Alex Eala depois da segunda ronda deste Alex Open 125. Alex, telefone up there, of course. Thoughts on the match, please?
I think she played very well. I think it was a good match, tight one for sure, and she performed better in the tight moments. And I know what I have to improve for the next tournament. Yeah.
What do you have to improve?
Well, I think a bit of the movement. It's my first tournament on clay. Being demanding with the quality on each shot, and yeah, just take it step by step. I don't think I'm not super down after the match. I competed well. I did competed to the best of my ability, and yeah, it was a good match. Yeah.
A lot of people came to support you, even at very small courts. Are you still surprised with all those people wanting to see you play? Probably most of them for the first time. How happy are you with the sport?
No, I'm super happy. It's tough conditions to watch here. Cold, windy, a lot of the times raining, and I guess that also affects the conditions of the court for the tennis. So for them to still be here and to support me despite that, it means a lot. Yeah.
Do you think the conditions maybe didn't help you today, or didn't really matter?
Maybe the balls were a bit heavier. I think the weather definitely affects clay courts more in terms of changes of condition than other surfaces. I can't say for sure that in the end it's the same. If the court's wet, the court's heavy. The court's heavy for her, the court's heavy for me. So maybe some certain aspects are advantages to certain game styles, but that's not for me to say. I can't say that it was a disadvantage or whatever. It's just how the court was today. Yeah.
Mentally speaking, how tough was it to go from the central court in Miami to the small court 17 or 18?
I mean,
was it easy for you?
Yeah, it was easy. In the end, I don't really care which court I play. I have to. This is the job. I don't expect now that I'm going to be in center court all the time. Yeah, you can't. You can't expect that. It's not a problem for me to be whichever court. Yeah.
Yeah. Now Madrid and Rome coming. You played Madrid a couple of times. How excited are you to play those two big events like Legend in the top 100? That's where you are at the moment. And how excited are you for that?
Super excited. It's Madrid. I always love going back there, and Rome will be my first time. So much to look forward to. I think, my goals for this clay season, especially after Miami, is just to do better than last year. To improve my game on clay. It's quite a short period of time compared to hard. So yeah, just to feel myself do better and feel myself keeping the level. Yeah.
What is it about clay, do you think, for you and your game that makes it maybe a little bit more tricky than hardcore, for example?
Well, I grew up on hard court, so it comes more natural to me, and maybe my game is a bit more suited to there, how to move. But not to say that it should change on clay. I don't think it's in the end it's a court, you know. So of course maybe the bounce is higher, it's affected by the weather, but you can't make it such a big deal. It's nothing to change my whole game over. So I believe that I can do just as well on clay as I can on hard. Yeah.
Just coming back to the match today, I mean, 1 or 2 points either way, and we could be looking at a third set, who knows. And there's one big point in the tie break, I think at 2-4 maybe, or 3-2, and I know you had the line checked. From where I was standing, it was difficult to tell, but you were pretty, keen to have the umpire come and have a look.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I think I'm trying to recall that point, but there were a lot of close. And I think that's the advantage of clay, is that you have the mark, and in the end, if it's really that close, then it's the decision of the umpire. You know, I saw what I saw, but in the end, she makes the final call. So nothing to say about that. Yeah.
Of course, it was not easy the week as well because of the weather. But did you enjoy your staying in Lisbon? Are you going back?
Of course, tough loss today, of course, but I think there's a lot of positives to take away. I had fun with the matches that I played, competing, and of course the club is super nice. Yeah, I think organized pretty good. I mean, you had to adapt a lot with the weather, so that's not in our control. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices, so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
Hi, Alex. Thanks for joining Talking Tennis today. Thank you. First thing is just tell us about your win that you had yesterday in the singles.
Well, it was a tough win, definitely. A lot of challenges with the weather, changing conditions. So I think it was a great way to start off the clay season.
Cool. Talking of clay, where are we at with your game and your preference? Clay, grass, hard? What's your sort of preferred condition?
I prefer hard court. It's the one I grew up in, and I think my game naturally is more suited to that. But I've been, of course, I've been playing on clay for a long time as well. It's true that the clay season is shorter, much shorter than the hard season. But you know, I love clay, and I'm just, you know, trying to get it to love me back.
Good. You're going to be playing Udvari next. Do you know much about her? And tell us what you're thinking ahead of that match.
I've seen her around quite often. I've never played her before, but I think that's adds to, you know, the excitement of the match. But, you know, trying to go in with the same mindset as the match before, trying to stick with my shots and trust my tennis.
Doubles with Katie today. Of course, you lost, but you beat her in Miami. Did you talk about that match at all?
No, we haven't. She did congratulate me on, you know, that whole week, and she's a great sportsman. I think she's super nice, and we get along well. So I really enjoyed that doubles, even though we couldn't end up taking the win. But it's fun with her. Yeah.
How has life changed since that Miami run for you, or has it not changed at all?
A lot has changed technically, but I don't really feel, at the same time, not much has changed. It's hard to explain. I've had the same work ethic since I was young, so nothing in terms of how I go about my day has really changed. Of course, there's a big difference between last month and this month in terms of my results, my ranking, but when you focus on the things that, you know, I need to focus on, there's nothing much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel any more pressure?
I think it's normal to feel some pressure after a big run like this. But tennis is a game that has a lot of pressure in whichever moment that you're in your life. And I think that I've done the best I could with my mentality and talking with my team about how I can handle it, and hopefully that shows on court.
The win over Iga, is that the best moment of your career so far, would you say?
Of course. I think all of those, all the wins that week, and even the match against Jessica was each such important moments in my life.
Yeah, sure. What about this? World number one or Grand Slam, if you could choose one?
Grand Slam.
Okay.
Hands down.
Which one?
Wimbledon.
Okay. Nice.
But both. I mean, if I could, I would choose both. Yeah.
Well, of course. Yeah. Okay. Have you heard about these comparisons maybe with Leylah Fernandez? I mean, obviously in terms of your game, you're both lefties. You both sometimes take the ball early. Are you familiar with these comparisons, and how do you feel about that?
No, I'm not really familiar with those comparisons, but I think Leylah's a great player. Obviously, she did the final in US Open a couple of years back, so she's a trailblazer in her own way. I think I'm not so close with her. We've had a couple of interactions, but she seems like a nice girl, so not mad about that comparison at all. She's a good player.
Have you got a favorite shot? If I'm going to give you a shot, and this is match point to win Wimbledon, what is it?
That's a good question. They asked me which one I prefer the other day, forehand and backhand. I was also kind of on the edge. I would say maybe a backhand cross court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cross court winner.
But yeah, It really, I don't know, it really depends. There's so many things that can happen during the match. Depends on the opponent, the court, but yeah, I think that one has been there from the beginning. Like now, I definitely have a lot of weapons aside from that that I've been working on, but I feel like that backhand just came natural from the beginning. Yeah.
And have you ever dreamt, and then you fall to the grass, for example, at Wimbledon? Have you ever dreamt about that?
I think everybody's dreamt of that. Yeah, I have. So yes.
All right, I'm going to show you some pictures now, and I want you to tell me the first thing that kind of comes into your mind, or just some of your thoughts. So.
Oh, yeah, this was, I believe, in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I won like the Little Mo Grand Slam. It was, you had to get that trophy. The trophy, as you can see, is bigger than I am.
Yeah.
It was like the tallest trophy ever presented in junior tennis, or something like that. That was a big thing, and we had to take it apart and ship it back home in a box. Yeah, so I bet that was difficult for my parents. But there's my brother as well. He competed also, and he was like 2 points away from winning that same trophy.
Oh.
Yeah, but such a happy memory in my young childhood. Yeah.
Do you ever think about some of these moments when you're on the court? Do you ever think about your childhood? Do you ever think about something like this?
No, on the court, no, I don't think about it. Definitely comes to mind when I start reminiscing on my whole journey, on what I've achieved in the past month. But on the court, it doesn't pop into my head. Yeah.
Okay, Amazon Prime documentary. That's what this, because this is when I first became aware of you. What are your thoughts now, a few years later, on that?
I don't know. I think a lot of people got to know me through this documentary. So obviously a big privilege to be part of that. A lot of people will come, oh, are you the girl from Amazon Prime? Yes, that's me. So now hopefully I'll be known for more things than that.
For sure.
But this is it's so nice to have these memories and these moments captured on camera.
Yeah, cool. US Open junior title. I was there when you won that.
You were there?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, just as a fan, but yeah, I was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was such a precious moment. I feel it was so full of emotion, and yeah, I started crying, and I feel like, of course, Junior Grand Slam doesn't guarantee anything for the future, but it's a huge achievement, you know, and it's still a decoration, you know. I think just the word Grand Slam and to win it in those courts, I feel, representing my country, it was a big deal. Yeah.
Cool. Actually, representing your country is something I want to speak to you about, because this image here is sort of also about being from the Philippines and being a professional tennis player. What does it mean?
Yeah. I feel like the biggest advantage of representing my country is the community, you know, and the pride that I'm able to bring when I do well to my people, and they come out, they support, they really make the effort. So I'm so appreciative. Yeah.
Cool. Next one is graduation from the Rafa Nadal Academy. Obviously, Iga and Rafa were there present. What did that mean to you when that happened?
I was super excited because every year I would see who was the celebrity guest or who was the guest speaker at each graduation. And I remember there was Roger, I think Paul Gasol was there one year, and I was so excited when it was Iga, because she had just come off a slam win or something.
Yeah, I think the French Open was the week before, because Rafa just lost to Novak, I remember.
Yeah, I remember, and no, it was super happy, and I think Iga told me that I remember that she said she'll see me around on tour, and I was like so excited, you know, and it happened. Yeah, it definitely happened.
She did see you around. This is after the win against Iga.
I know. I've watched that video so many times, and it's just so heartwarming. I really tried to just stay in the moment and remember everything, how it felt to be there. But funny story, like I can't really remember anymore. Like I can't really remember what I saw or that moment right after the ball went out. So So, but
Do you remember how you were feeling or thinking on match point, or is it almost like you're watching just the video and you don't remember it?
no, yeah, I do. I remember. Yeah, I think I felt
It was on return, right?
Yeah, normally when match point comes against these big players, you know, you're trying to get yourself to stop thinking about what would happen if you win, because, you know, but those thoughts didn't come to me at all during the match. I feel I was in a state of such focus that, you know, and I couldn't really believe it when I won. Yeah.
Cool. Then this went viral. This moment that you had afterwards, where obviously you'd lost to Jessica, but you know I was watching this on TV and I thought, wow, this is amazing. I mean, obviously, hopefully you can have more of this. But again, what do you remember about this few minutes after you'd lost to Jessica?
This was such a sweet moment for me. Let me tell you, I'm definitely not normally like this when I lose.
No.
But this was definitely a special circumstance. I remember the last couple of match points, I was able to save a match point, you know.
Yeah.
And I just tried to prolong the match as long as I could because I knew that this is where I wanted to be. And then after I sat down, after the handshake, I looked up and just so many flags of the Philippines and so many Filipinos. It was past midnight, they were there to stay, and I had just had the best run of my career so far. So there was so much to be happy about in that moment, yeah.
Cool. So that's that. Now, this is quite recently, I believe. I think this is after your run. But also I want to know about Rafa and the influence both his academy, but even Rafa as a player has had on you.
Well, I've been there since I was 13, so obviously deeply rooted with the academy. Rafa has been a role model, you know, someone to look up to for so long, and I think the values match the values that the academy instills matched with the values that my family had when they were raising me. So that's why they felt so comfortable to send me over there. And of course, they have a part in a big part in my game. Yeah.
And Rafa the player?
Rafa the player.
Did you enjoy his career? Were you a fan?
Of course. I don't know who doesn't enjoy Rafa as a player. I remember I watched him one time in center court in French Open when I was young. So before even going to the academy, and it's crazy to see the intensity he has and the way he hits the ball. So much to look up to.
Cool. What about here in Werash? What would it mean? You've not won a WTA title yet. What would that mean potentially if you were to have a good week here, for example, and maybe even lift the trophy?
It would mean a lot. I think right now what I need is a lot of hours on court, a lot of hours playing at a level that, I'm happy with and a level that I know I'm capable of. So this is a tournament that will help me do that.
Cool. Last question. I'd like to know about some sort of future goals, maybe even just for 2025. Okay. Do you look at sort of things like, obviously you're going to be in the slam draw, you're going to be in the main draw now at the French Open. Perhaps that was a goal. But what about now? Because the goals never end, right?
Of course. No, of course. My original goal for 2025 was to finish in top 100 or at least to touch it. And now that I have touched it, it's a lot of new territory for me. So I'm trying to take it match by match, and I feel that's also why this tournament is important, because I'm coming off from such a good week, and I'm starting the clay season. So I give myself the space to figure it out, and then we'll see what my next set of goals are. I'm sure my team already has their own set of goals, but personally, I want to see how the situation unfolds.
But is winning a title, just a title of, whether it be 125, 250, is that one of the next goals?
Yes, of course. You always go into the tournament with the mindset that you can win it, and some tournaments maybe there's a lower chance of that happening, and some tournaments maybe there's a higher chance, but you'll always have a chance.
I do have one more actually. Did Miami surprise you? I mean, you said coming into a tournament, you feel as though you have a good chance maybe of having a good run, but did you expect the semi-finals there?
No, I did not. So yes, it did surprise me. I think Miami 1000 is WTA 1000 is one of the tournaments where I had the lower chance of holding the trophy, but I'm so proud that I was even able to come close, and the way I did it, I had such a tough draw.
I know.
So I had a tough draw.
I know.
really had a tough draw.
I mean, you had
I didn't
Madison
even, I
Keys.
didn't even, yeah, I didn't even realize, because you just look at the first, you're trying to get through one obstacle at a time, and after I passed each one, I'm like, it's just getting harder.
Yeah. Because it was Madison, Iga, and Jessica, wasn't it? And then it,
I had Yelena, I had Katie,
Yeah, Yelena as well.
I had Madison, and then Badosa, who unfortunately withdrew, and then Iga, and then Jessica.
It was
and then
just
if
grand...
I had won, it would have been Arena. So it's so funny to look back on. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to try to pass the ball.
Go. Sorry. Thank you, Alex.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, Key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca Jorge, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
My name is Zainab Sammaz and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jingshan Tennis and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Hello, hello, hello. I hope you can all hear me. I am here to commentate on Alex Eala against Falei. I hope I'm saying her name right. And Alex Eala has actually held serve in the opening game. So it's 1-0 for the Filipina. Do let me know in the live chat where you are tuning in from, which part of the world. I'm in Germany. Of course, this match is happening in China. See Eala here just getting ready to return serve. Backhand return. Backhand clips the net there from Eala, so a bit fortunate. She's still very much in the rally here. Alex is obviously a warm favourite given the ranking differential. But they're both hitting it with some pace, although Eala's now going for a moon ball. Now she's hitting it a bit flatter. She's going to come into the net, and she puts the volley away. That's nice. Love 15. 15 all. Do hit that like button, by the way. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. $30.15 now for Falei. Of course, Alex Eala is the #1 seed here for this WTA 125 event. Alex, of course, has recently won a WTA 125 title in Guadalajara. It's a long way between Guadalajara and China. It's a lovely return from Alex, though. 30 all. And it's going to be 30-40, so a break point after that lengthy rally for Alex Eala. Where are you going to go with this Falei? You are going to go to the forehand, actually the backhand, sorry, of Alex, but actually missed. So it's a second serve here for Alex Eala to look at to get the early break. A healthy looking crowd for this match. And a backhand into the net from Falei, and Eala has the break to love. Do hit that like button, by the way. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please do hit subscribe. Now, can Eala hold serve? It's the age-old question for Alex. She's at 30-15. It's a decent serve. And the return is going to be pretty wild. 40-15. To the forehand, that serve. Into the rally, but it's another very loose shot from Falei, and it is 3-love. And we can take a quick break.
Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and Falei is certainly missing quite a lot thus far, although she has won the first point on her serve in this 4th game. Make sure you're hitting that like button, by the way, people. Nice volley here, but it's not going to win the point. In fact, she's going to be really in big trouble here. Oh my goodness me! What a reaction there from Alex Eala. I thought she was going to be a sitting duck, but no. She reacted with super quick reflexes there to get her racket on it and enough purchase on it to get it over the net and make it a winner, 15 all. Thirty all. Time for a sip of water, methinks. Double fold, 30-40. Are we going to get a bagel in this first set? Oh, a round of applause there for the juice point. That kind of turn is good from Eala. Falei is going to spray the forehand wide, so we're going to have another break point for Alex. Forehand return, backhand into the backhand of Alex Eala. Forehand now from Falei. Forehand now from Falei again into the forehand of Alex. Forehand again from Falei. Just hanging in there in this point. Drop shot from Eala doesn't work. Deuce. Do comment in the live chat, by the way, where you are watching this match from. So I'm in Germany. I'd love to know where you are. Just write it in the comments section. Whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch or whatever. First serve goes long from Falei. In Jingshan, China, WTA 125 event. Forehand return is really good from Eala. And it's an outright winner, I think. And it's another break point, third one of the game. For a 4-love lead. Oh, ace down the tee. Deuce. Another serve down the tee, but it's going to miss this one. But it's now Eala going to spot a bother, having to defend. Oh, but the forehand from Falei is loose. So loose that it actually went into the net. So another break point for Alex Eala. I think it's the fourth one of the game. First serve goes into the net, so it's going to be a second serve for Alex Eala to look at. Forehand return is pretty good. Oh, but what a backhand that was from Falei. Venomous. And we're back to deuce. The pattern here has been breakpoint, deuce, breakpoint, deuce, breakpoint, deuce, breakpoint, deuce. Are we going to get finally going to get a game point for Falei? Good return here from Alex. Wonderful forehand winner though from Falei. And we do indeed get a game point for the Belarusian. And Falei holds. So take a bow. 3-1. So Eala serving here 3-1. And she wins the first point to rapturous applause from the crowd. 15-love. Eala serves down the tee, but it's too long. Second serve. 15 all. So is Eala going to be vulnerable on serve as she has been for large parts of 2025, albeit she's coming up against some pretty high caliber returners? Misplaced ball toss there from Alex. And she hits her first serve into the net and it goes wide. So a second serve here for Falei to look at. Backhand return is venomous from Falei. Really, really sweetly struck. 15-30. Good body serve there from Alex. 30 all. Alex, of course, had 4 breakpoint opportunities to take a 4-love lead. And at that point, I posited a possible bagel. And yet here we are, 3-1, 30 all. She loses the next point, and this match could take a very quickly different complexion. Another body serve, but this time Falei is equal to it. They're into the rally right now. Onto the forehand. Backhand now, of course, when it's cross court. Falei really getting her range in now. And the drop shot is not going to win the point outright. Wow, Alex Eala responds to that drop shot unbelievably with both the pace and then the finesse to produce a winner of what was actually a sumptuous drop shot from Falei. Wow. 40-30 game point, Alex. Backhand return. Backhand now from Alex Eala. Forehand winner from Falei, and it's deuce. Well. Backhand return. Forehand from Eala. Forehand from Falei. That forehand is now really working well down the line for Falei. We're into the rally here. Eala back in it, though. It's back to neutral. But Falei going big. Falei going big, but not big enough. There is Eala who goes big with a backhand winner. Advantage Alex Eala for 4-1. Second serve. Attacking this one. Backhand now to the forehand of Falei, but that forehand for the first time for a while has gone awry, and it is 4-1. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back for the remainder of the set.
Ready? Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see on the scoreboard, it is 15 all here on the Falei serve. Good shot making here from Alex. Good net coverage again from the Filipina. First serve down the tee, but well met there by Eala, and it's 15-30. 4-1 and 15-30. Things looking pretty good here for Alex in this first set. She's just been that bit more consistent and that bit more solid than her Aliona opponent. Okay, she's going to have a second serve. Look how fast she is inside that baseline. Ready to attack, ready to pounce. She does pounce. We're into the rally. Backhand from Alex. Forehand now cross court from Aliona is really good from Falei. That's a really good forehand as well. Eala's on the defense. She's hanging in there in this rally. Now she's on the backhand. She's still in this rally, is Alex. Wow. Oh, good defense. Wow. Wow from both players. Now she's going to have a smash. Oh, my goodness me. This is going to be very difficult. It's going to be a movable from Alex, actually, just to stay in the rally. Now it's going to be a forehand from Falei. And it's a winner. 30 all. That was a rally that had more twists and turns than a twisty-turny thing. Do hit that like button, by the way, people. And if you are new to the channel, click subscribe. 30 all here, Falei serving. Still very vulnerable in this first set is the Belarusian. Eala here ready to return. She does on the backhand side. It lands in. Forehand now from Falei. Forehand from Eala. Slice from Falei. Now it's on the backhand from Eala, but she's going to go long. Hands on hips at the end of that point, and she's not happy with herself there. 40-30, game point for Falei. Do let me know, by the way, in the live chat, where in the world you are tuning in from. Let me know. I'm near Cologne in Germany. Anyway, game point here for Falei. Goes down the tee, but misses. By the way, you can also become a member and get exclusive Alex Eala content and more tennis content. Just click that word join below the screen and you can become a member from as little as $2 a month. Double fault from Falei. Deuce. Oh, listen to that exclamation there from Alex Eala. It is now going to be a game point for Falei after she puts a forehand into the net. Backhand return from Eala is really good, and it's forced the error for Deuce. Such a good return. Eala in a pink outfit today. Jingshan, of course, is not far from Wuhan, by the way, in China. Forehand return from Alex. It's a big forehand from Falei. Alex on the defense. Falei now on the backhand, really producing some nice angles. Eala really on the defense, and she's not able to get that one. Game point for Falei. Some lengthy games here today, by the way. Hi, Quickie. Quickie, if you can hit the like button, but also click subscribe if you already haven't done so. That would be amazing. And anyone else who hasn't done so, click subscribe. Forehand return from Alex is into the net, and Falei holds for 4-2. Eala looks a little bit tired, by the way. There have been some pretty exhausting rallies. Anyway, 4-2 it is. Eala serves down the tee, backhand return. Now it's on the forehand of Eala. Forehand from Falei. Forehand Eala into the backhand of Falei. Forehand Eala up the line. It's not going to win the point. Now she's on the defense, but she's just turned defense into attack with an awesome backhand. 15 love. She wins this, and she'll be one game away from sealing the first set. Falei ready to return. First serve from Alex goes into the net. Backhand return. Backhand from Eala goes into the net. 15 all. Second serve. (30-15). Into the rally. And it's 30 all. Eala to serve. Goes well wide on that first serve. So a second serve here at 30 all. That serve goes in. Plenty of depth there from Alex, but still very much into the rally here. Neutral, I would suggest. And Falei goes into the net on the forehand. The forehand today from Falei, by the way, has been very hit and miss. When it's been hit, it has been fire. When it has been miss, it has been whatever the opposite of fire is. Game point, Alex Eala. Backhand return into the forehand of Alex Eala. Good depth there from Falei. Good forehand now from Alex. Slice here into the backhand of Alex, and it's going to go into the net, and it's going to be deuce. Oh, that drop shot from Eala's not going to work, and she's going to have a break point to fend off. Well, well, well. She was pretty close to getting the double. In fact, she was very close. She had 4 break points for a double break for a 4-love lead. Couldn't take any of them, and now we might be back on serve in a moment. Feels as though, if anything, it's on Falei's racket, but she's just swayed the backhand wide, and we've got a clenched fist and a sigh of relief from Alex Eala as we get to deuce. This set feels like she just needs to get over the line. So advantage Eala here. Game point for 5-2. Oh, that's a wild forehand from Falei, and it is 5-2 to Alex Eala. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back.
Ready? Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. All things tennis indeed. So it's 2-5 here with Falei serving. And it is love 15 on the Belarusian serve. So Eala right now 3 points away from winning the first set. Backhand return from Eala is decent. We're into the rally right now. That's on the forehand of Falei. Forehand from Eala goes long, 15 all. Excuse me. Good afternoon, Josh from the Philippines. Thank you for joining. Someone here predicting a Falei win. We'll see. Double fault there, though, is not going to help her at all. And it is 15-30. Into the rally here. 30 all. Forehand missed hit return, and it's 40-30 and a game point for Falei. In this first round clash here in Jingshan, China. Forehand return, backhand from Falei goes into the net, and it's deuce. I don't really know what to answer that question. I think if you put your mortgage on Falei, then yeah, it's not going well for you so far. But that's a nice backhand winner from her, and it is a game point. Serve down the tee. Good backhand return from Alex on the stretch, but she's on the stretch once more. Backhand now from Falei is wide. Deuce. Hit the like button, people. Backhand return from Eala's long. Game point Falei. Serve down the tee. Eala gets a racket on it. It's going to land in. Forehand from Falei. Forehand cross court from Eala's going to miss. And Falei holds 5-3. So, Eala, can she serve out this first set? We're about to find out. Stay tuned to Talking Tennis. Backhand return is going to miss from Falei. 15 love. That was a cheap point to start off this game. This huge game for Alex. First serve clips the net and lands in, so it's going to be another first serve for Alex Eala here. 15 love, 3 points away from winning the first set in this WTA 125 round 1 clash in Jingshan. First serve lands in. Forehand from Alex is good, and Falei can't deal with it. 30 love. Okay, Eala, where are you going with this serve? You are going into the forehand. It's a good forehand return. Now it's in the backhand. What a backhand winner that is for Falei. She is so aggressive. It just hasn't come off often enough for her in this first set, which was basically what I said in the preview. Okay, Eala to serve. And the tee missed. Second. Oh, the umpires overruled it. Oh dear, Falei's not happy with that. No electronic line calling at this level. And the umpire overruled that serve. The serve was called out. The umpire said, nope, it's in. Ace, 40-15, 2-set points, Alex Eala. Goes down the tee, but that one's going to be called out, and it is confirmed out. Second serve here, 40-15. Double fault, 40-30. So, Eala to serve. Out wide, backhand return is good. Forehand from Eala's got good depth on it. Now it's on the backhand of Alex. Backhand from Falei, cross court. Both players going cross court here. Oh, I thought that'd gone out, but it hasn't. We're into the rally still here, very much so. 10 plus shots here this rally. Forehand from Falei is going to go long, and it is the first set for Alex Eala. 6-3. We will take a quick break.
Ready. Play. Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Dan.
Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds. That is exactly what happened in the first set. Falei was lacking that consistency, especially on the forehand side. Eala, by the way, with some great shot making, helped to win that first set. And there's another great shot from Eala, and it is love 40 on the Falei serve. 3 break points here at the beginning of the second set for the Filipina. She's very much in charge of this match. A couple of wobbles towards the end of that first set. She nearly was on course for the bagel as well. She had 3 love and she had 4 break points. Now that's a great return from Alex, but what a forehand that is from Falei, and that has been the story of her day so far. It's been very much hit or miss on the forehand side. Sometimes sensational, sometimes disappointing, let's say. Eala, they're just stretching out her left leg. Falei misses the first serve, so it's going to be a second serve for Alex Eala to look at. Backhand return from Alex is a winner. It's a winner. And she leads 1-love in the beginning of this second set with a break. So, change of ends. Will it bring around a change of fortune for Aliona Falei?
Bring it home.
Oh.
Hi, Dan, by the way, who's in the live chat. Hi, Ronell. Hi, James. Wonderful to have you all on board. Please do make sure you hit that like button. And we are already at 15 love here on the Eala serve. After an unreturned serve, it was the backhand from Falei that went into the net. So 1-love, 15 love. Yes, indeed, Dan, Jack Drake unlucky with injuries and will miss the remainder of the season. Second serve here for Falei to look at. Backhand return, forehand from Falei. Backhand from Falei there down the line. Eala on the defense. Now it's on the forehand side for Falei. It's a winner, 15 all. Oh, really? For the cricket? Okay, didn't know that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, people, by the way, if you have not already done so. 15 all here, 1-love. Down the tee, backhand return. Backhand from Eala into the forehand of Falei. Falei goes long. And it's 30-15. Can we get to 50 likes on this video if we haven't got to 50 already? Let me know in the live chat how many likes we have on this video, by the way. Oh, Eala's gone long, 30 all. Eala now long on the first serve, so a second serve here for Falei to look at. Down the tee, backhand return, soft second serve. But good depth there from Alex. Now on the forehand of Falei, and it's Falei's time to go long. And it's 40-30. Game point for Alex Eala and a 2-love lead. Well, Dan, it's a cyclical sport now. You talk about Great Britain. Obviously, they're not getting a good medals haul at the World Athletics. It comes, it goes. We had obviously a peak, probably just in time for the 2012 Olympics. By the way, talking of peaks, Alex Eala is certainly reaching one at the moment. She is 6-3, 2-love up now over Falei. How many likes have we got on this video, by the way? Sorry about that brief break. Beginning of the third game here, and Falei is serving at love 2. Double fault. Love 15. Not a great start for the Belarusian. Backhand there. It's good depth there from Falei. Forehand cross court from Eala that goes into the net. 15 all. (30-15). And it's a 40-15 now. Falei has a quick hold there for 2-1. And it'll be a change of ends, but no change of fortunes just yet for Falei. Let's take a quick break.
Ready. Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Dan, I think you must have asked me this about 5 or 10 times before. I think she's enjoying her retirement, and that's good for her. She's been great for tennis. So 2-1, Alex Eala serving. Forehand return is pretty big from Falei, and it's successful. Love 15. Eala comes into the net here, but she's not going to be passed. Thou shalt not pass. 15 all. Maybe one day, yeah. Maybe, Dan. Maybe. Second serve here for Eala. Forehand return, decent. Nice into the rally here, and it's Falei on the attack, but she goes long there. And there's a huge fist pump there from Alex Eala. 30-15. Yeah, I remember that show as well, Dan. I think she was jumping in and out of a helicopter, no? First serve lands in. It's a really good depth on the return, and it's forced the error. So we're at 30 all. Eala serve, forehand return for Falei, forehand from Eala, backhand from it. Falei is really good. Eala really stretching on the defense here. Eala on the left-hand side, forehand now. Now it's at neutral. That's a good depth there from Falei. Good depth from the right. Eala as well, but it's actually Eala who errs on the forehand side into the tram line, and we've got a break back point for Falei. As I try to avoid the sun. Look at that. Somehow. Break point here anyway. Forehand return from Falei lands in. Loopy backhand from both players actually. Now it's the yellow on the forehand, and she dumps the forehand into the net. She's annoyed with that one, and it's 2 all. Couple of loopy backhands there from both players, but ultimately it's Eala who falls. 2 all. And they're back on serve. Looks like she said something to the umpire there. I have noticed that she has been struggling a bit physically today, so it'll be interesting to see if she has some sort of attention here at the end of this game. Good serve from Falei. 15 love. Second serve. Eala ready to pounce. Return, lands in. Falei misses the forehand. 15 all. Double T backhand return missed. Backhand return. Forehand Falei misses, 15-30. How many likes have we got on this video? Someone let me know in the live chat. The serve goes on the tee, backhand return, lands in. Backhand to backhand right now. Now forehand now from Eala. Forehand again, good depth there from Falei. Backhand cross court from Eala. Forehand down the line, attempt from Falei goes into the net. And it's got 2 break points for Alex Eala. This will recapture that break advantage that she had. She got the early break, but then she was broken back. Here we are, 15-40 on the Falei serve. Backhand return is pretty good. Backhand again from Eala, good, but she's gone long, Eala, so it's 30-40. $65 likes, thanks Dan. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes on this video. Come on guys, click the like button if you haven't done so already. Break point here, number 2 for Alex Eala. Down the tee, backhand return. Good depth there from Alex. Backhand again from Alex, now up the line. She's going to have to hit another backhand here. There was a forehand of Falei. Backhand cross court from Eala. Oh, lovely behind her. Shot from Falei cross court. More applause here from the crowd here in Jingshan, China. Deuce. If you're watching right now and you haven't hit the like button, please do. And let's get us to 100 likes as soon as possible. Okay, where are you going with this serve? Going to clip the net and go wide. So it's a second serve here for Eala to look at. And of course, she is well inside the baseline, ready to return. Double fault. Advantage Eala, second break point, no, third break point of the game. Down the tee, backhand return, forehand to the forehand of Eala across court. Now it's in the forehand again from Eala, good depth from her. And it's gone wide from Falei. And Eala gets the break, 3-2. Another change of ends. And I just wonder, is she going to have some attention here, Eala? Yes, she is. I don't think it'll be very long, but she is going to get some attention from the medic. I don't think it's anything serious, but she's going to get some attention. We'll take a quick break. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. All things tennis indeed. We are back. Still, yeah. So she's going right down on the ground and get even more medical attention. So might be a little bit longer before we return. In the meantime, play another quick video and then we'll be back.
Ready. Play.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, tennis fans. Today we're looking ahead to an exciting matchup at the Jingshan Tennis Open in China, the WTA 125 clash in the opening round between Alex Eala and Aliona Falei. So let's break it down. Looking at the head-to-head context, well, Eala comes into this match with growing momentum on the tour. Of course, she did also win her first WTA 125 level title recently in Guadalajara, and her baseline consistency, court movement, and mental toughness have made her a tricky opponent for anyone at this level. On the other side, Falei brings aggressive shot making and fearless hitting, which means she'll be looking to dictate play early. Now, key factors to watch out for, of course, are can Eala extend the rallies and force errors from Falei? Also, will Falei's first serve hold up under pressure? And how will each player handle the big points in this showdown? As for a prediction, this one could be close, but if Eala stays patient and capitalizes on Falei's inconsistency, I do see her coming through in 2 sets. But still, don't rule out Falei if she finds her range early on. So, who do you think will take this one? Eala or Falei? Drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Still medical timeout, but it is now coming to an end. So hopefully play will be resuming any moment. And indeed now we can resume. So Eala to serve at 3-2. Backhand cross court here into the forehand of Falei. Backhand down the middle there from Eala with a lot of pace on it. And Falei couldn't deal with it. 15 love. Backhand there from Eala. So much aggression on that backhand. 30 love. Whatever her physical ailment is, it hasn't troubled her for the first 2 points of this game. Did we get to 70 likes yet? Forehand return from Falei. Backhand from Eala into the forehand of Falei. Backhand Eala into the net. 30-15. Backhand return. Backhand now from Eala. Lovely backhand there, but Falei defends it well. She'll have to defend again. Falei's picking up the Eala's picking up the pressure, but that's a lovely backhand there from Falei. A lovely slice and dice backhand that just fizzed over the net, and such a low bounce. It made it really difficult for Eala to deal with, and she couldn't. She put her forehand into the tram lines. 30 all. First serve into the net. So a second serve here for Falei to look at. Backhand return. It's good from Falei. And Eala's forehand goes long, 30-40. Backhand return. Backhand now from Eala down the middle of the court. Backhand from Falei. Forehand from Falei has gone long. Just use. Would have been a close call, that one. Forehand return. Backhand from Eala across court. Backhand from Eala down the middle of the court. Now Eala's in a spot of bother. She can't defend that. And it's going to be another break point for Falei. Net first serve. But second break point here for Alex Eala to fend off. Now it's going to be a second serve as she faults on the first. Backhand return. Forehand cross court now has gone long from Eala, and we've got the break, so it's 3 all. Well, well, well. Double fault from Falei, love 15. Love 30, ladies and gentlemen. And it's now love 40, so 3 break points for Alex Eala. Been a bit of a loose game, this one from Falei. It's a good serve down the tee. Now it's on the forehand side. She puts the +1 away. Into the rally here. Ooh, both of them close to the line there. A lovely backhand there, though, from Falei, and a lovely forehand winner from her as well. She saved 2 of the break points. 30-40. Serve there down the tee, backhand return. Forehand now for Eala cross court. Backhand from Falei. He's got some aggression on it. Now, of course, the forehand has got some aggression on it too, but it's gone long. And Eala has broken. 4-3. She leads again with a break advantage. Don't know if Eala's issue has been the shoulder or the back. Let's have a quick look on Twitter. Maybe we'll get an answer there. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button now. And if you do, you will see that little number below tick over by 1. And if 2 of you do at the same time, it'll tick over by 2. And if 3 of you tick over at the same time, we might blow up. We'll see. Anyway, change of ends. 4-3 Eala with the break, so she's 2 games away from a place in the second round. 7 double faults today from Falei, by the way. It's not a great return when you've got 1 ace and 7 double faults. Anyway, Eala's going to return to the court. Still a little ginger. Fingers crossed it's not the shoulder, at least in terms of a return to an injury, of course, that she had a little earlier on in the season. Good morning, Jake. So Eala serving here at 4-3. And the tee just missed. Second serve. Oh, that was close to the line. Backhand down the middle. Forehand from Eala is a wonderful winner from her. We've got the clenched fist that tells you that she's leading 15-love. Eala here serving. Forehand return is wonderful from Falei. 15-all. Forehand there from Eala. The backhand's got a lot of depth on it, and in a way, it's kind of forced the error from Falei. 30-15. Oh, yeah. Into the rally. Eala with some decent depth there. She's got a short ball, but she doesn't punish it. Backhand cross court is going to miss into the tram line. It's 30-all. The thing is with Eala, even if she's got a shoulder or back problem, you're not going to really notice it in terms of her service speeds going down. Oh, something's flown onto the court. Piece of plastic, maybe. Okay, Eala to serve here. 30-all. Backhand return. Good depth there from Eala. Oh, but nice. Slight change of direction there from Falei, and she's got a break point now. 30-40. Go, 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 says Emmanuel. Emmanuel, please hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And most importantly, click subscribe, please. 30-40, Eala serving here. Break point. Where are you going to work with this serve? You're going to throw the ball up in the air and then you're not going to hit it. First serve goes into the net. So a second serve here for Falei to look at as she seeks to get the break back once more. She's been a break down twice in this set already. Backhand return is really good. But the forehand is meaty as well from Eala. Now it's on the backhand side of both players. Cross court from Eala. Good depth from both players. Nice there from Eala picking up the pace. Well defended. No. One out. First use. Eala has had an injury, yes, Rainier. She had a timeout for a few minutes midway through the second set. She was up a set and a break at the time. I'm not sure if it's back or shoulder. Looked like back. And she did look like she was struggling with fatigue, at least, at certain points in this match. Before the medical timeout. Good depth on the return there. But well defended from Alex. That's on the forehand of Alex and on the backhand of her opponent. Alex changes direction as she often likes to do, but now she dumps a backhand into the net. And it's quite far down in the net, and it's going to be a break point Falei. Jake, I think that answers your question. Okay, Eala to serve here. Second break point of the game. First serve goes into the net. Second serve. Forehand return is pretty good from Falei. And she's broken 4-all. How many likes have we got on this video, by the way? Trying to get to 100. Are we at least at 75? Okay. Falei to serve. Love 15 after Falei goes out. I hope you can still hear me, by the way. $15.30 here. Ooh, Alex. 30 all. And it's now a game point for Falei. 40-30. Well, Eala's had on two separate occasions she was a breakup in this set, but on two separate occasions she's been pegged back. But now it's deuce after Falei goes long on the backhand. Okay, second serve here. Double faults, and it's going to be a break point for Alex Eala. Wonderful return from Alex Eala. Wow, where did that come from? We haven't seen that for a while. And she leads 5-4. We'll take a quick break. And when we return, Eala will be serving for the match.
Ready? Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Eala serving for the match. Five, 4. Return into the rally. Backhand here from Falei. Forehand cross court from Eala. On the backhand side, Eala gets a little neck ball going her way. Still into the rally. Forehand now from Eala. Drop shot, Eala's going to go into the net, love 15. Drop shot is something that she's leaned on a couple of times today, and it hasn't worked. So it's love 15. Third time, remember that Alex has been in this set. And now she's love 30 down. Wow, love 40 now as well. It's just going from bad to worse this game, Alex. Backhand return from Falei. Backhand from Eala. Forehand from Falei, keeping the ball in play. Backhand from Falei is going to be too good, is it? Yes, it is. And it's 5-4. She's struggling physically there. You wonder if this goes to a third set, how it's going to pan out. First serve lands in, but that +1 won't land in from Falei, and it's love 15. 6 of the 10 games in this set have been breaks of serve. It's constantly Eala who sort of ekes out an advantage. Oh, replay the point, because there was a shot there cross court from Eala that was called out, and yet the umpire said otherwise. So we're going to replay the point from love 15. First serve is missed from Falai. Second serve here for Eala to look at. Double fault. And Falai must be very annoyed about that wrong call. Love 30. But how many double faults is that now? 8 or 9? 8. If you're still awake, Jake, let me know how many likes we have on YouTube. Good serve there down the tee from Falai, 15-30. Forehand return here from Eala. Backhand from Falai has been called out. 15-40. Must have been a close call, that one. We don't get to see replays, of course, because there's no electronic line calling at this level. This is a WTA 125 event. That first serve has gone long, so 15-40, second serve. Eala trying to get her fourth breaker serve in this set. It's a double fault, the 9th of this match. That's 9 too many. So, Eala once again will be serving for the match. 74 likes. Let's try and get to 80 likes, people. Hit the like button right now, and we'll be back with you in about 90 seconds. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Just watching a rally here as Eala tries to serve it out. Ooh, that was close. Just missed. 15 love. Three match points now for us. We've got to that point. Eala, this is the second serve for the match, but it's the first time she's actually attracted some match points, and she has 3 of them in a row. Can she finally get over the line? All love, but couldn't do it. Didn't matter though in the end. She still got over the line, winning that first set 6-3. But at times at the beginning of the second set, things looked less comfortable. If we have a look at the stats here as well, at the end of the match, we'll see 10 double faults from Falei helped Eala get over the line. No doubt about that. The first serve percentages from both of them were over 70%, so that's good news. First serve percentages won both over 50%, but Falei won just 20% of her second serve points. That is not going to win you many tennis matches, that is for sure. And 10 double faults as well from Falei did not help her. Regarding Eala in that second set, on 4 separate occasions, she went up a break, but she wasn't able to get the job done until that final occasion when she was serving for the match. On the second occasion, she had 3 match points and she sealed it with an unreturned serve, which is good news for her. She is through to the second round, but probably of a bigger concern will be the medical timeout that she took during the second set for what appeared to be a back injury. Now, she has had a shoulder injury already earlier on this season. Now it does appear to be the back. Will it be okay in time for the next round? Today was a 1 hour, 6-minute affair. She'll have much longer matches, I'm sure, coming up. Sorry, actually, today was 1 hour, 51 minutes, to tell a lie. She'll have much tougher assignments to come, that is for sure. And so that back will be put through its paces for sure. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way, and hit subscribe, because we don't have much longer left on this video to do so. I'm just going to check the Twitter sphere right now and see what has been going down and what the reactions have been to this Eala straight sets victory. Let's have a quick look to see what's going on. GMA Sports here tweeting a strong start by Alex, the Filipino tennis ace. Alex Eala advances to the round of 16 in the Tennis Open in China after defeating the Belarusian Aliona Falei 6-3, 6-5, 6-3, 6-5, 6-3, 7-5. Of course, that's the round of 32. So she is now through to the next round. We might even be able to have a quick check to see how the draw is panning out for Alex and see who she may be potentially playing in the next round. Yeah, here are those stats that I was referring to that won't make good reading from Falei's perspective, particularly the 10 double faults and particularly the 20% of serves, second serve points won. Eala will be a little bit disappointed not to have been a bit more ruthless in terms of the break point opportunities converted today, but most importantly, she has won, as Edwin says here. Congrats to her. So do get your comments in the live chat just before we bring this to an end, and of course click the like button as you do. Any more final things on Twitter regarding Alex Eala? Yeah, this is referring to the first set here that she won in by 6-3, but it could have been even better in terms of the fact that she was up 3-love and nearly went up a double break. But then I did start to see as that first set wore on and the second set became a bit more grueling, there were more occasions when she seemed to struggle physically. It just seemed to be a bit of fatigue to me at first, but then she had the medical timeout for what appeared to be a back issue that will need to be attended to, but she will have about 48 hours, I would imagine, until her second round match. Let's see who she may be playing in the next round in the WTA 125 in Jingshan. Fingers crossed I can bring that to you in a moment. Let's have a quick look at the draw and see who she might be playing in the next round. Okay, so she will be playing the winner of the Japanese Yamaguchi against or Wong, by the way. So one of those two, and it's Yamaguchi, though very much looking like the probable next opponent for Alex Eala, what will be an all-Asian affair. Yamaguchi coming from Japan. But Yamaguchi's up 6-4 love, hence my prediction there. Anyway, wonderful that you could all join us today. Hopefully see you for the next watch along of an Alex Eala match. And to do so, you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.